Hello, Scorpios. How are you, my dears? Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to see what's coming towards you, Scorpio. We're going to start with the Oracle of the Fairies deck. Let's start with this. And then we are going to go into, and I want to give a shout out. I have all week, and I have for each video, to San Tarot, S-A-N Tarot, because she inspired me for the next two decks, the Good Tarot and the Light Seers Tarot. So we're going to get into these. We're going to start, as I said, with the Oracle of the Fairies. That came out very quickly. Pure intention. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Ooh. I think that's kind of interesting. The way that's worded, the Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. It's almost as if you're moving into some sort of cycle or energy. Something's happening here where it almost feels like your manifestation ability is maybe amped up a little bit. So be like really mindful of what it is that you're wishing for, because it might really come true here. So if, you know, and you have to be careful, because if you're thinking about, like, we can make wishes just by what we're focusing on and what we're thinking about. So if we're focused on anything negative, we could continue to create negative manifestation in our lives. But there's energy around here, spirit guides, fairy energy, to help you manifest your heart's desire with pure intention for the highest good of all. So anything that you're wanting to wish for is, you know, trying to keep your focus. It's not, I'm not wishing for this because I wish this person any harm or any wrongdoing, or I think, you know, I deserve this because they did that to me. That kind of plays on a karmic level. This is wishes coming from really deep within your heart here. And the underlying is magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Ooh, see, I think, yes. Oh, wow. Interesting message. So, whatever you're manifesting, whatever your heart's desire is, with this magical blessings underlying it, it feels very much like, if you can make a wish or an intention towards a goal or an achievement for yourself or a desire, and that is also, like, let's say, so if it's someone from your past, I feel like there's this past energy sitting in your manifestation energy right now. If you can manifest and hope for something just as good for that person, it actually feels like it's like a twofold for your manifestation. It's almost like a booster rocket for yours. And it would make sense, right? Because what you put out there is what you receive. So if you're manifesting something for yourself, and there is someone, I think this is a course of, I don't know if this is how the whole reading is going to go, but just with these cards, it feels a little bit like if this is a course of some sort of forgiveness or looking back on something from the past, this feels like really the potential here to somehow clear some karmic energy, but it's also going to like really boost your manifestation. Because forgiveness isn't for the person, and forgiveness isn't about, you know, acknowledging or admitting somehow something that felt like was wrongly done to you was right. It doesn't, no, it's not. It's forgiveness is for you. It's to clear your energy of something from the past. So let's see what the Good Tarot has to tell Scorpio. I can't, and look at that, the Moon. Ooh. The Moon card has come out. And we're trying to get at least 4. We'll see what happens for you here. Oh, look at this. I'm sorry, I'm not sure, but look at this Moon, the way she's she's almost looking down. She's sitting on the moon. It reminds me a little bit like, you know, when you wish upon a star. It's obviously not, it's the moon. But the moon is filled with unknown. And it's sort of like wanting to sit with that energy of the unknown and looking down at the possibilities of what could be created on earth from heaven almost. This really interesting energy with that moon card. Scorpio, Scorpio. We have Emperor. Wow, and the 8 of Air. And look at how this person is looking down from the clouds too. Oh, this is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get at least one more here. A very self-empowerment energy with this Emperor here. Looks like you got 2 more. Wow, 2 kings, the King of Earth and the King of Water. I've got to tell you, the King of Earth and the King of Water, because they're also the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, they've been all over the place. These 2 guys are getting around like quite a bit. What's going on with them? Yeah, they've been all over the place this week. And the King of Pentacles and the King of Water were very prominent last week too. These 2 kings, what do they got going on here? Well, now you got an Emperor and 2 kings. Reading Scorpio. My gosh, that's some intense energy. I'm going to put clarifiers for the King of Water. It might be you. It's not feeling like you though. I get, for me, with this particular King of Water, I get very strong Cancer and Pisces energy from it. But it definitely, it could be. Let's see what's going on. I'll hold them up in pairs here. Actually, I'm going to hold these ones up in 3s because I think it's fascinating the way they're both looking down from up above with the moon and the 8 of Air. Let's get the moon, the Emperor, and this 8 of Air. See how she's looking down from above? And so is this. And the Emperor sits in the middle. A very empowering energy. The Emperor is for me, the embodiment of all the kings. Well, like, look at this. Like, if we compare, you know, the Emperor to the King of Earth, look at the garments that the Emperor wears, and the sword, and the glove, the gauntlet. Well, no, it's, yeah, it's like armor. I mean, he's really, the Empress is the embodiment of all the queens, and the Emperor is the embodiment of all the kings. So it is a very, very strong energy. And I'm going to need a minute with these. You're wishing for something here, and it's coming in. There's something you need to do. Like, I think whatever you've been wishing or hoping for, like with this moon and this 8 of Air, like looking down from above, almost like angels have been guiding you on some sort of a process here. Angels have been guiding you. And you're getting so close that I actually feel a little bit like if that energy has been around you, very protective, very close, you know, trying to create synchronicities and little signals and clues throughout your everyday life to help kind of direct you. I feel like there's been a little bit of a pullback, and that's because you're getting closer and closer to something here. You're getting closer and closer, but these angels or your guides, ancestors, whatever you want to call it, the universe is pulled back a bit because you're getting very close. And I think there's almost like a secret little message here about this magical blessings. There's some sort of energy from your past to do it right somehow. If there's something that you need to say, something that you need to close off, do it in the best way possible here. I don't think it's, like, it doesn't feel like it's going to stop what you're manifesting from happening, from you kind of coming towards this manifestation, because that's almost what it seems like. It seems like these angels are just like watching Like that, because they can see from above. They've got this bird's eye view and they can see you on your path. And they can see exactly where it's leading now. It's almost as if they're, you know, we don't need to leave the breadcrumbs anymore. We don't need to produce any little synchronicities or coincidences or, you know, it's just, you're on the path here. But I think A, you'll either get to the destination faster, or C, it will be a more fruitful manifestation if you can clear something from your past. It's almost like a little secondary something there. Wow, the Five of Earth is at the bottom. Like, you've been on a path that's been walking away from something that almost is very, well, it's depleting. Very depleting energy. Feeling left out on your own. Nobody cares. Stuck in this. It's kind of like this homeless feeling. It's like this homeless feeling. I'm trying to, because with the regular tarot, like it is like someone walking, you know, past a building and they've been shunned. Either they're just feeling shunned or just, you know, not part of what they were anymore. And you've been walking on that path from, that was a starting point. That end of something was a starting point. And you're about to get to what this is. So let's see here. Yeah, I gotta so we're gonna go into the, and look at that, the King of Pentacles is at the bottom again. Perhaps you're moving towards an Emperor. So it's a very mature, very stable energy. I'm going to get a tarot card to go underneath each one of these ones. Alright, so that's how it's going to be. Two of Pentacles is sitting under the King of Water. There is two. There's two here. Gosh, these two have been showing up all over the place. I'll show you what you got. You got the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is sitting under the Moon. The Queen of Swords is sitting under the Emperor. The Six of Wands is sitting under the Eight of Air. Look at this, this person is standing in victory and almost like, thank you, right? Like, thank you, looking up at the, I think that's pretty cool. Looking up at that angel, watching from below. And then we have Temperance sitting under the King of Earth, King of Pentacles. And this is like an Earth Angel, this Temperance card. And then we have the Two of Pentacles sitting under the King of Water. What's at the bottom? The Five of Pentacles for both decks. Wow. The Five of Pentacles Earth for both decks is at the bottom. Oh my goodness. All right, give me a second. It's like a storyline, actually. This is what this feels like because it's like a path. And it's almost like a confirmation here with this. What's underneath? What's under? Okay, here, showing you the two Five of Earths, the two Five of Pentacles. And then what's underneath this Five of Pentacles is the Three of Swords. This is like, yeah, heartbreak. Being locked out. Feeling not loved anymore. Feeling, you know, just out in the cold. There's a big key sitting by that door though. But it does feel like so it's like your story started with the Five of Pentacles energy at some point in your life somewhere, however long ago that was, or if you're in it right now. So that's what I say with a general reading, like kind of, you know, time and energy is very mutable. So I see where you're sitting in this timeline. Now, the moon with the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands can be a little bit defensive, but this person is in their practice with the Seven of Wands. This person is really focusing within and trying not to be distracted by either naysayers, any sort of negative energy that might be around them. I feel like it's you, because you're the one on this path here leading you towards something. There's something, yeah, these are something else. You're down here. That's what that is. This is outside energy, and this is you. This is the outside energy at the top. Let's see the first ones that I pulled out. The moon, the emperor, the eight of air, the king of earth, and the king of water. That is outside energy. And then these new cards are you. Your energy in it. So with this emperor, we're sitting with the Queen of Swords. There's 3 different individuals in this reading, plus you. The Emperor, the King of Earth, and the King of Water are 3 different energies. The Queen of Swords, and it's like how you are represented with each one of these individuals in your life. This is really interesting. You could say there's 4, because there is this angel energy around you with this moon card and the eight of air. Being watched and protected from above. Allowing yourself to go into the unknown, which is really where you're going to go after a Five of Pentacles energy. Because you're out, it's like you're out in the street now. What do I do now? Where do I go? You know, and if, I mean, likely not, hopefully really out in the street with nowhere to go. But that's what that energy is. Like, I don't have a place, I don't have a tribe, I don't have a people. And in that, like finding your own strength, right? Like finding your own strength here, not paying attention to negativity. Because when you get into the Five of Pentacles, you can definitely attract more people in the Five of Pentacles. And you don't necessarily want to jive with them too much, because you want to get yourself out of that energy. You don't want to focus on that, because you will find people that they'll just stay in that energy for the rest of their life. And it's really unfortunate. And all we can really do is, when we're in good energies, whenever we have an opportunity, to try to reach out to people like that and try to help uplift them and give them hope. Because you do see them on the street, and they can be people that have lived on the street for a long time, and life has given them, you know, an awful lot of lemons that they haven't been able to make any lemonade out of. But you were really focusing like, this is not who I am. This is just a stage, and I'm working myself towards a manifestation. And the angel is almost like watching you and looking over you. And then the Emperor. This is a very prominent individual in your life. And the Queen of Swords, again, like this is how you're playing out with this Queen of Swords with the Emperor. The Emperor seems very unmoving, right? In terms of what they'll do, but you're standing up to that. Like you were looking at it here. I can even, because it's sitting underneath the Emperor, it doesn't. Like, you know what? Like I can see you, and I know what's going on. But I'm sitting very strong and confident in my truth. Nothing is hidden, and the Emperor's not hiding anything. I'm gonna pull clarifiers out too, to really find out what this is. Intriguing. I've never had so many characters show up in a reading before. And here, this victory, the Six of Wands with the Eight of Air, right? There's that victory, there's that recognition. Coming out of the Five of Pentacles, absolutely. Give it to yourself, like, and the lights are shining down. Being recognized by the universe for coming out of something quite heavy, quite negative, very depletive, that, you know, a lot of other people would not have been able to come out of it. And perhaps maybe not have come out of it as quickly too, as you've been coming out of it. And then we have this King of Earth. So I am going to, because these are individuals, I am going to say the Emperor's Aries energy specifically, although it does have a Leo head. Could be Leo, could be some Leo in the chart, but the Emperor is the Aries card. And now we have the King of Pentacles. So this could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, someone who's prominently in that energy. Also a very business-like person. But you've become this Earth Angel. This person sees you as that. Yeah, this person is seeing you like that, like becoming this Earth Angel, this King of Pentacles here. Because you're harnessing the moon and the sun, right? This Temperance card has got the moon and the sun. And the moon was the unknown, and you went into it. And what did you find but the sun? You're on your way to find the sun, which is wish fulfillment, clarity, happiness, coming right out of the Five of Pentacles for sure. And then the King of Water with the Two of Pentacles. Oh, look at that, right? Because Temperance, okay, sorry. Temperance is, I'm trying to figure out, why does she have two? Why are you holding two? Temperance is holding the moon and the sun. And you've like transformed that energy, because this person is holding two things. You are still holding two things, but now you're holding options. Now you're holding options. By going into the moon, by going into the unknown, and moving like so quickly into the sun, you've given yourself options. You're manifesting. You're manifesting. Look at, like, one is real, one is really here, and then it's almost like just the energy source, the energy signal print of it is like it's like a teleporter on Star Trek. Like it's starting to be beamed in. You're starting to beam in, and you have a pentacle in there that's starting to light, like, and the pentacles are upright, like you're really bringing in the energy from the universe to manifest down here on Earth. Let's clarify. This is here. It's a little too close to me. I try to bring it down so you guys can see the cards a bit. See, I had changed my my layout. Okay, let's see. Let's give this a shuffle. I'm gonna go right to the Emperor. I think the Emperor is seeing you as the Queen of Swords. Standing your ground, holding your truth. And I like that this Two of Pentacles looks like it is this manifestation coming through as at the very beginning, right? With the fairy cards. You're manifesting something, and if it feels like if you do something right somehow, closing something off, and you've got two Five of Pentacles here, underlined. So you are moving away from something that was heavy and negative to you. How you close that off is going to make a double, it has the potential to almost double up your bet, right? Like your manifestation here, what you're going to produce in this lottery of life. You're still producing, no matter what, you're producing. You're walking away with a nice purse here. But you have the potential to have two nice purses. So the Emperor, let's get more information about this Emperor. Because this doesn't necessarily have to be someone who's an Aries. It's just someone who's, their energy right now is that of an Emperor. As I explained, and it's like all the kings in the tarot. So this Emperor is Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and Seven of Cups. This Emperor is likely someone, I would identify this person in your life as someone who is single, completely independent, which makes sense, completely self-reliant, but they are looking for something. They are looking for something, and it has to do with dreams and manifestation, with the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So this person is looking for something. You're sitting under them, so it could be your energy. How do they see you? What is their intention? Oh, they see you as the Hermit. That's interesting. Now when I look at the way they're sitting at the table, it's like the Emperor's looking head on, but you're looking away. So the Hermit though, oh, there you go, is Virgo energy. The Hermit is someone who is in that cycle of pulling away from a lot of things to look within, to discover what they have within, to develop what they have within so that they can go on the right path, which is what you're doing. Because these angels are looking down, and that's what I feel like they've pulled away, because it's not necessary now to have so many breadcrumbs along the way. Like, oh, there's a little, you know, there's some little side paths. Make sure, you know, Scorpio doesn't go down those ones, because this is the awesome manifestation, this destiny or whatever it is, you know, that you're really meant for. So they've pulled away because you're on that path. You're on that path. And the Hermit lights their own way because nothing else distracts them. No one else can tell them anything about their journey in life. They've discovered it on their own and they're going on it. You're going on it now. So that's what the Emperor sees here. You're like, huh, I wonder if I'll see them again. Don't know. The King of Earth and King of Water, though, this is very interesting. Let's see what comes out with these two. Because, you know, I'm thinking like they've been out so much this week and into last week. And at some point they transformed. Whose reading did they transform in? The King of... Oh! I've got that written down, actually. Libra. Yeah, the King of Pentacles abdicated his throne. For the people in the reading for Libra. Basically, going into the King of Water. Going into the King of Cups. So let's see what we have with the King of Earth. The King of Earth. Well, you got a lot of people in their head, man. This guy's all in his head. Oh, what you're doing. You're doing your Scorpio energy. People like are all flustered. That came out first. So you got two nines here. They're at their ends. So you got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands. That's a very interesting energy to put a King of Earth in. Because you're sitting in all temperance. You are like this Earth Angel. That's what this temperance is. Very balanced. Like manifestation. Manifestation through good. Right? Because that's kind of what an Earth Angel is, and that's what you've worked your way through. It's kind of like you're earning your wings. Oh, every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings, right? I love that line. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. So, yeah, you're doing something here that's really good, Scorp. This King of Earth wants to reach out, but it's like they feel like their offer isn't adequate. They're really in their head about it. How do they see you now? How do they see you? Now we know what's going on with him. How does he see you? How does this, or she? They saw, oh, the Five of Pentacles. They're very aware. Okay, so there you go. I hope this is figuring this all out. Maybe this is all one person and they're all morphed into these different energies. But so this King of Earth sees you as in the Five of Pentacles, or at least knows of that. They know of that situation. And how do they know of it? I'm getting the message that this person has been through it as well. That's how this person sees it. Like when I say they know it, I feel like when I'm saying that, they know it. Not just seeing you experience it or whatever's happening. They know that. Been there, done that sort of energy. Okay, the King of Water. What's King of Water do? Tell us more about the King of Water. Oh yeah, see the King of Water is all lovey-dovey and happy-go. He's got the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. He wants to have a good time and get together with you on a permanent level here. It's like, let's have fun and let's celebrate our love with the King of... But he's not going to say that because he's the king. They're controlling that stuff. He's in control, but he's putting his hand out. And see, you're a man. So how does the King of Water see you? How does the King of Water see you, Scorpio? Oh, isn't that interesting? Well, I think the King of Water sees you very well. I would agree with the King of Water from the cards that you have here, what you're producing, what you're creating for yourself. The King of Water sees you as the Emperor with the World and the Knight of Wands. You know what that is? You have complete control. You have complete ownership of your life and your life course and where it's going. And you are charging in with this spark of life towards new beginnings. Like, just, that's great. The King of Water sees you really well. That's nice. That's really nice. So what do they want from you? What do they want? I don't know. Well, the King of Earth is in their head here. The King of Earth is in their head. The King of Water, I think the King of Water is, you know, this is funny. This is a weird reading, and that, like, I keep going back and forth. It feels like 3 individuals, but so do you on this path, like, because you've transformed so much. So this person may be transforming as well. Remember I said the King of Earth knows this. They know it because they've been there, done that. So it's one thing to observe it in someone or to hear about it or say, oh yeah, did you hear about so-and-so? Yeah, I heard that. That's what's going on with them. But if you've never lived it, you know, if you've never lived it, you don't know 100% what it's like, right? You don't know what it's like 100%. This King of Earth does. I feel like this King of Earth has been sort of transforming. But isn't that funny? Because they started off as an emperor and they're ending up as a King of Water. And then you're ending up as an emperor. They're kind of seeing you taking the power in your life that they've always had. And they're utilizing their different energies here. There's almost different aspects of how they govern their life, which is part of being an empress or an emperor. Let's just pull something on the 6 of Wands between you and your angel. You and your angel here, right? Your angel's looking down and you're like, yay! And they're saying, we know you could do it. We totally knew, but you know what? We never saw anyone do it like that, Scorpio. That's pretty good. All right, 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands with Scorpio's angel watching them. 6 of Wands with Scorpio's angel. They are sending you so much love. They are. Your angels are sending you so much love. Love is coming too. They're saying, we're sending you love. We're sending you lots of love. This is a great little reading. I'm really looking forward to the comments here. There's a tower moment at the bottom. I always say that's either Aries or Scorpio energy. Always creating tower moments for yourself and others. Wow, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles is underneath that. Yeah, this isn't, I'd be curious to see the comments here. Like for some of you, I'm guessing they're going to be like, yeah, I know who all these people are. And others of you, I think you're going to say, yeah, I know who that is. Like that's an energy. This is not, I don't want to see, oh, well, like you put whatever you want, but I'm not getting any like negative energy from the pile at the top here. I'm getting like admiration if I'm getting anything. So, you know, if someone's going to put in the comments, that's my ex, they're such an asshole. Like, why don't you write them a letter and tell them? It doesn't do anything putting it in the comments. I'm just like you want completion in something, you got to say it to the person. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Right? Like, I don't see that in here. I see, and it's their energy. Maybe they don't present themselves this way to you, which could leave you feeling confused. Because it is an energy reading. That's what tarot is. It's about reading the energy of a situation and people. But yeah, they really, The other thing that I'm getting with this as well as I'm kind of sitting, it's like percolating and marinating. That's what happens with these cards when they come out. And then once they're all out, I'm looking at all the ingredients. And like this was sitting with this Emperor. This 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and 7 of Cups. This is also like finding your dream. Because the 3 of Wands is like waiting for the ship to come in. And the 7 of Cups is about dreams, and the 9 of Pentacles is, well, there's a dreamy individual. But you're doing your thing. You're not paying no heed to nothing here except your journey. Looking after yourself. Doing that so well, Scorpio. That's really great. Good for you guys. I love your reading. It's awesome. Keep up the good work. The good work. You're about to become the Emperor in a new cycle, and you're going to lead your life like a boss with your wand. My hair's getting so long. All right, that's it. There you go. Until next time, do be gentle with yourself, Scorpio. Bye.